Ah, au bon bail, mais Lorraine ou là? Bonsoir. Bonsoir, qui va bien sûr on va parler là? Attention.
Hey, let's plug in your
Sorry about that. Android app crashed.
you can use it? Alright, yeah.
One good thing about music when it hits you. I say one good thing about music when it hits you. You feel no pain. Hit me with music. Hit me with music. This is Trenchtown. Don't watch that. Trenchtown. Big fish are cracking. Trenchtown. You reap what you sow. Trenchtown. I'm only judge I know. Trenchtown. I never try my best. Trenchtown. I give the drum a try. Trenchtown. I never let the children cry.
Gotcha!
Got to tell God the why. It's Kingston 12. It's Kingston 12. It's Kingston 12 now. It's Kingston 12. No why you can balance on. Oh no.
I'd say our numbers are doubled again. They're now spilling into the streets.
Oh no, I said,
This is the playlist. She wanted to request a song and I can't. Whatever.
hit me with music now. Oh now, hit me with music now. Hit me with music.
Right now?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
I say don't watch that. If you want big fish or scratch, you reap what you sow. When the man named Kelly Thomas was sitting on a bench when he was approached by two lawmen.
Thomas and Wolf!
They beat him down to the floor. He cried out for help, so they beat him down some more. That boy's father, he yelled at them to stop, but it was a slow night at the precinct, so they dispatched from the cops. Their clubs and their fists were waving in the air. With Kelly's eyes turned over, they just didn't seem to care. There was evil in their eyes and blood on their hands, so the people standing around were too afraid to help this man. When they finally took a break from bleeding in his head, they sent him to the hospital.
Alright, for any of you that have just joined us, we are at the Fullerton Police Department in Fullerton, California, Orange County, Southern California, where police are getting away with murder, even if it's caught on film. Over here we have Ron Thomas, Kelly's father. So there are a number of families, from Ron Thomas himself to all the families of Anaheim and Oxnard and Los Angeles. Masks are becoming increasingly more popular. Go ahead and tweet this out, let everybody know. In the background behind Ron is Teresa Smith. Her son Cesar Cruz was killed by the Anaheim Police Department while he was on the way to pick up his children from school. Over here in the yellow shirt is I call one of the two Curtises. He witnessed. Well, the two Curtises are there. They're always together. Both eyewitnesses of Kelly's murder. They weren't called to speak on behalf of Kelly Thomas, but they had a bunch of people talk about him that didn't even know him. Please, I can't breathe. I'm not resisting. It's true. They drowned him on his own death. He was brain dead by the time they got him on that ambulance that day. They say he died 5 days later, but he was on support. He was on support to keep him alive for those 5 days. He died that night. We'll get back out in the street. Been running around. It's been a good morning with the crew here. Able to take a lot of stills and video. We're going to be putting together the micro documentary. Hey, good morning. I hate how those bastards wash your beautiful chalk off every day.
Oh.
It's like they can't leave a little bit of beautiful art for a few days.
No, it's okay. I've got to the point now where it's all good. It's like those beautiful artwork that people do with the sand, and then it blows away. And I have a real zen opinion about my chalkboard. It's fine. They wash it off, and it's a new canvas.
Right on. We'll keep doing it. I love it.
I will keep chalking. I got the kids chalking over here.
I saw that over on the other side, buddy.
Bring my bucket over here in a minute and start chalking up here.
This would be awesome. Right on. All the kids are going to be chalking over here on the sidewalk.
Yeah, I got them chalking right now over there.
Awesome. Many of the pictures I've taken of the chalk in Kelly's corner over the last 2 years were done by her. And even though it's pretty and it's artistic and it's nice, the local businesses whip out the hoses and wash it off every day, and it doesn't even look bad. You've seen the pictures. But Fullerton doesn't want to be reminded of Kelly Thomas, obviously. They let his murderers go in court. But these people in Fullerton, as you can see, matter. Fullerton is a pretty awesome town when it comes to when it's time for the troops to come out, they show out.
Murder for murder, eye for an eye.
Good, hold! Up for Kelly!
Look at this. Thanks for being here with us today, everybody. We appreciate you so much. Right on, bro. The crowd is certainly getting thicker. The crowd has enforced one lane on the main street at this stage on Commonwealth in front of the police station. They have blocked the first lane. The police put up a barrier for the other street, but it's down to a single lane now. You can either make a left or go straight down Commonwealth on one side. Got to get some still shots real quick.
Fuck the police! Rest in peace! Fuck the police! Rest in peace! Fuck the police! Rest in peace! Fuck the police!
Yeah.
Hey, we gotta get you down here. Come down here.
Yeah.
Don't be sitting at home watching us. Come down here and participate. We need your bodies.
We do. It is a participatory. Don't get me to try to say that $20 handle. Yeah, you need to participate. It's of absolute importance. If you're disgusted, if you're upset over this ridiculous ruling after seeing the video, if you haven't seen the video, go online and check it out. Do a search at YouTube. It's called Bus Depot, Kelly Thomas, subtitled. Bam, you'll find the video. We subtitled it specifically because it was difficult to interpret the words in court when we were in a dark room and we couldn't follow with the transcript. So after the court, I subtitled the transcript into the actual video. So watch it. I know those of you that wanted to be here would be here, but please, I'm trying to make it the best to keep you here. And of course, any activism that you can do online while you're there, such as, numbers always matter. So if the Fullerton Police Department got 1 million emails, and the Orange County DA got 1 million emails saying, you really did a shitty job, dude. You didn't even, really cross-examine anybody or pull up any character witnesses for Kelly, or even eyewitnesses for that fact. Purposely, causing your case to fail. It's so damn obvious. This is the voice of the people of California. This is the voice of the people that are concerned about the affairs of the state and of the cities and of these brutal, sadistic, sick killer cops. All right, you got Sweetleaf right now. Orion's going to take over afternoon. I've got to, I've announced it online. I've got to make a memorial service for my mother this afternoon. Anyway, that's kind of why we've been behind on a little bit of video production during the new year, but that's going to be stepping up real soon. I've been working on one of the biggest video projects of my life, my mother's memorial video, and it's took up a lot of my time, but you'll start seeing some videos coming from us, and I appreciate all those of you that are that voice both your concern and your condolences. We are one, and we are a family, and we do share a lot together. This isn't mainstream media. This is Stephen Sweetleaf and Orion and Freeway and Memory Shock and Anaheim. just people like you, you know, with cameras. And anybody that wants to get involved within League, grab a camera and head out on the streets where you're at and send us a link to the YouTube video. We'll splice it together. We'll get it online, you know. It's about awareness. We want to know about your story. Is there something bad going on in your neighborhood that we're unaware of? You know, let us know. There's Facebook site called California's Deadliest Cops. Great spot to get involved with if you need to bring about awareness in regards to the police force in your neighborhood. Look familiar? Chief of Police is Dan Hughes. He's just as dirty as the last one that left for medical reasons. An anonymous letter. I agree. Zeke has been posted here every time, man. Keep up the fight, brother.
That's right. Justice for Kelly. Jail killer cops.
Right on,
Thanks, man.
Chief. Hey, over here we have
Good to see all
Tony
you
B.
guys.
Excuse me,
Yes.
guys. One of my favorite
Everyone.
people. Lead singer of the Adolescents. He's out here on the street. Okay, if I get your picture, Tony? We're live streaming right now. We got folks from New York, Global Revolution. Everybody's watching right now. Nice. Thanks so much, bro. Thanks, everybody. Doing all right, man. We're getting a lot of people that are paying attention. And that's the most important thing.
Feels the same way on the road.
Yeah,
I don't think that any sensible person feels otherwise.
it's true. I've not heard anybody say otherwise, yet they still pulled that shit.
Yeah, I haven't either.
I mean, I've got a very conservative family. My parents, for one, are like, what?
Nobody feels that this was just. Nobody.
Hey, look at my dad.
Yeah. I mean, we're talking about Fox, you know, family members that watch Fox, and they're like,
Yeah,
it's wrong.
exactly. Even Fox viewers know it's wrong.
Yeah. Everybody knows it's wrong. There was no way to justify what happened.
Yeah,
No.
it's
It's inexcusable.
absolutely. I think it's still building today too. It's still early.
People coming in all day long. Like the 5 was totally backed up all the way to the 605. So people are coming in all day, trickling in and out. This isn't going to go away.
No,
It's still-
fuck no. Yeah, it's on. All right, brother. Thank you, man.
You too.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and get back over. That was Tony B, lead singer of the Adolescents. He did a free concert for Kelly. I'm sure he'd be willing to do another. Great singer. You know, just to talk about some things. He's been discussing things for, you know, damn near 2 decades plus, like GMOs and stuff. And people are just starting to get a little bit enlightened about it now. I recommend listening to Tony's and the Adolescents music. And we have Ron talking on the baby right now.
People have the absolute right to know when any officer is disciplined. That's what I want to know, is when they're disciplined. If we could have brought their termination letters from this police department into court, the jurors would have seen why they were terminated, and that would have helped us immensely in this. They were allowed to degrade Kelly, go back in his past, all this, but not theirs because they're protected. We're going to do away with that protection. Because as I look around, as we all look around, who's next? Who's next? Any of us could be. I mean, I'm a little philosophical at times. What has this taught me personally? I'll tell you what it taught me personally as a dad, as a man. It taught me that when a police officer has me down and is beating me in the face with a taser, I'm going to kill him. Because as Tony Rackauckus says, we all have the right to defend ourselves, and in the words of the defense attorneys, any force reasonable. Well, if I have to use deadly force to protect myself from a police officer, I'll do it. I'm not the guy who's going to lay there like Rodney King, who was viciously beat, and take it. I may die in my effort to save myself, and I praise my son for doing the same, but it's going to happen.
Fucking A.
If you can make it, and by the way, again, I didn't expect this big of a turnout. I love all of you. Look at this. This is amazing. And what this really means, folks, is we are not done by any means. Now, a show of hands and maybe applause. Who's going to join me this Tuesday night at the City Council meeting?
That's right, Tuesday night, City Council.
I hope, like before, it's an overflow crowd. I'll do what I can to get all the media here because we need the world to know that we are not finished and we're not going to take it. I know a lot of you will have things to say about Cincinnati wanting to get reemployed. Go for it. Go for it. You know, let them know. Let them know how you feel. They got to know. Personally, I want to ask the entire City Council, how come not one of them, as leaders of this community, this city, spent 1 minute at that trial? They don't care. They don't care. And I want to ask them that on Tuesday night.
What time Tuesday?
How can they improve if they don't even know what's going on? So we're going to take care of all that Tuesday night. Please join me there.
What time?
I want to let Kelly's sister Tina talk right now, and she is so extremely grateful also. Tuesday, what is it, 6:30 I believe they start. And there it is right next to us. That's the City Council chambers in that building right there. 6:30 Tuesday it starts. Come on in, fill out your little card, and just when they put down who you are, just put Kelly's Army. I think that's a good name for every paper that's filled out under name. Just put Kelly's Army. That'd be great. All right, here's Tina.
I am so appreciative of everybody out here for still fighting with us, fighting for us. I appreciate you guys more than you will ever know. It has been so hard to be out here and to watch that video and hear my brother scream, "I can't breathe," and they found him not guilty. They didn't even try to arrest my brother, they just killed him, and they have never once apologized to us. You killed my family member whether you meant to or not, and you're not sorry. You need to go to hell, and you can't be a cop no more. I can't understand how they sat there and beat my brother in the face, and they called that arresting him. They weren't arresting him, they were killing him. He said, "I can't breathe," and they didn't stop. They brought it on more. They deserve to be in prison, and they deserved what they did. I appreciate you guys more than you will ever know. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for still fighting for my family. I love you all, and this is just, thank you so much for being here with us today.
All right, Tina. Yeah.
You know, the common feeling in the direct family, I almost said the family, but you're all family. We all feel, and I'm sure many of you do because I've heard you tell me this, When we got that verdict, it's as though Kelly was just murdered by the jury.
Right.
We feel as though they killed him again.
Freeway gave it to him. Get it from Freeway. Sorry.
I hope when all the other evidence comes out in the civil trial, because in the civil trial everything will come out, you will be able to hear them. They must answer questions on the stand. They will have a deposition. The termination letters will become public. Then we're going to raise some hell. Today's just an awareness gathering.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Today is just an awareness gathering. We're going to raise some hell when all the evidence comes out to show how unjust it is. And I hope that those jurors feel so bad for the decisions they made. Well, I'll say it. I hope they just go out and commit suicide. They feel so bad. Yeah, don't ever ask me how I feel about this. I'll tell you. You know, Kathy Kelly's mom really didn't want to say anything. She's right here. Just give her a big applause, please.
All right, Kathy!
All right, once again, thank you. Tuesday night, 6:30, that building right there. Now let's get out in the streets and give them hell. Thank you.
Thank you, Ron. I got your back. Mr. Main Media bumps his ass in your head. I might have to help him fall over. My friend's head is down. You be careful, brother man, before you fucking... Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I'm sorry, what are you just doing?
I don't give a fuck. Don't be pushing her. Don't be pushing her. Don't be... Knock my phone out of my hand. He works for the mainstream media, ladies and gentlemen.
Why are you starting something?
Why are you? You're pushing her around and then you knock this out of my hand. I'm working. Keep looking around. We are Legion, brother. And we got your fucking face. Give me a card. I got my business card right here. The kid's with me. Hey, all right, just making sure. I know, and he was bumping into the kid, stepping on the kid. I got my right reasons, brother. And then he knocks my phone or my camera out of my hand when I tell him. I got you. You know what I'm saying? I got about 200 people that watched all of it. Watched me trying not to have him bump my... He's here for you guys. I understand, but when he starts pushing streamers and stepping on children, I don't give a fuck. Especially my friend's son. I don't know. So yeah, he's stepping on my friend's wife and child, pushing PMBeers around, and then slaps my phone out. I'm sure he's with Fox. We'll keep an eye on him.